A small move has a massive influence in our transition. Allows the hands and club to drop. But what could be the steering wheel behind that? And just now let go. Find the one thing that cures four. It allows that club to drop in the slot. So I've got a small move to give you big results. Hi everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett, and as you might see from the overhead shot, we got Trev hiding in the shadow over there. He's hiding because it's such a hot day. It's a bit windy, so we've sheltered with the trees behind me, but it's really lovely. So we're blessed with a nice sunny day, and I'm going to show you a video on how a small move in our body has a massive influence in our transition. As we know, in the transition, there's a lot going on, isn't there? Bit of weight shift, bit of separation. But what could be the steering wheel behind that? So I've got a small move to give you big results. So I'll leave Trev over there to cool down a little bit, get the back camera set up, and I'm going to tell you what this move is. So just as I hit a few, just to warm up, just want to say thank you for everyone's support. Thank you for taking the time out to watch these videos. And I know, hopefully, number one, you're getting something out of them, getting some knowledge, you're getting some understanding about the golf swing and obviously about your golf swing as well, and potential pitfalls and what little secrets we can add and feels we can add to our game. So what I'd like you to do is get 7/8 of the way up. Obviously I'm doing it with one hand. It's where your hip bone is, what you're looking for. If you had something, just a tiny little squeeze down, so you're trying to make the gap between your waist and your hip area just a little bit smaller. Now, you're not going to probably be able to see that, but I can really feel that. So this little tiny little kind of power squat, we call it, just a little transition squat, has a massive effect on other things in our golf swing. Broken record, find the one thing that cures four. Yes, I've done videos on vertical drop video and getting that, which is great, about, yes, we need to go this way, please. But the steering wheel behind that, once you layer the speed and you're on the first tee and you're shaking because you've got your best score on the last for your course record or your monthly medal win or anything like that, finding that little secret, that little move that has the effect on everything else. Because what you're looking for in transition, you're looking for your hands to drop a little bit, you're looking for the club to drop in the slot a little bit, not very far, just kind of halfway down, and you're looking for natural weight shift. Make your backswing, take your front hand off, and put your finger into where your pocket is, your hip bone, and just squeeze down like you've got something there, like a little bit of Velcro, and you're joining those little Velcro pieces together. So it's just a little, you'll be able to feel the muscle there just compressing a little bit, and what that does, that puts a little bit of weight shift onto your front leg. It doesn't just push over like that. And what that does, that allows the club, puts a bit of pressure on the club too, allows the hands and club to drop. So now you can see that my top of the backswing leg position, and I'm going to exaggerate this by the way, and I'm going to over squeeze, and you can see my right leg is more bent than it was. I'll show you that with both hands on, but now I'm just going to squeeze down. You can see there I'm just pushing down, little bit of a squat, and what that's doing naturally, I'm not even moving my hands here, I'm allowing them to drop, but you can see what's happening naturally. A little bit of shallowing, not trying to shallow, that's the key to this. Okay, so let's hit a few slow motions. I'm going to get 7/8 of the way up. I'm just going to squeeze down a tad, like I've got something between my hip bone there. And the great news about this is you won't feel it. The club's just going to respond and put itself in a position where you can just now let go. That's the secret. I like influences of the golf club. What I mean by that is you're affecting the club's movement by doing a body part movement. I love that. And this is one of the little secrets. Really squeeze down, really pressure. You can see with the slow motion there, it's only going to be fine, it's only going to be quite small, but you can see what my transition, this rear leg is doing. And the great thing about this is it can solve an over the top, and it can solve a drop inside too, because generally someone who drops it inside is a bit slidey, and it allows the club to drop too far behind them and too deep, we call it. Or if you're over the top, you can see what happens here. A lot of people over the top get a little bit out here and it pushes the hands out after a while. It doesn't want to drop back here because that's not what my weight shift and the pressure in my rear leg is doing. So it's going to want to just drop down in front of you over a period of time. Obviously you've got to put some reps in. I'll put my brain in, there's a bit of Velcro there, and I'm just going to join those Velcro dots together. Lovely. Plus, and I've said this before as well, it makes you level halfway down. Halfway down I call it left arm parallel. You want to be level with your hips. Gives you the ability then to rotate your top half over. If I was too slidey, which a lot of elite players are, they're trying to stop that, it gets you too stuck. Gives you the correct weight shifter without you thinking about it. You can see what I did there. I just squeezed down, and the pressure down, just a little bit, is exaggerated, just a little bit, allows my knee to go out. You can see from that behind view, this little transition move pushes my knee out. It allows that club to drop in the slot. I'm going to hit one more and show you that. So I want you to focus on what my left knee does this time. Obviously my left knee is a reaction to what this is doing. So in transition you can see my left knee there, and it's only for a few clicks. You don't want to be completely blocking yourself out, but what this does, like I said, it levels you out. So halfway down I'm pretty level, and it allows me then to rotate through. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me, and Trev's still over there in the shadow. He's actually heard me say his name, so he's come walking over behind you now, so you should see him in a little while. Again, like I said at the start of the video, thank you very much for everyone's support. It means so much. If you've become a member, either by YouTube or Patreon, Patreon's going to give you a little bit more extra content if you'd like to take a look. But just taking the time out to watch the videos is supporting a small channel like this, obviously compared to the big boys. But it means so much to have your support, and whatever comments you'd like to, or questions you'd like to give me, please put them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay everyone, so from a beautiful afternoon here in the middle range at Chestfield, we bid you farewell. Any questions on today's video, please drop them below and I look forward to reading them. So for myself and old fuzzy face down there, we bid you farewell. Have a great golfing week, stay healthy on and off the golf course. Hope the sun's shining where you are, and we'll see you next time. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you then. Cheerio! Oh yeah, no, that's a 3 bouncer. 2, 3. Oh, beautiful, Trev.